Good afternoon. You join me here in Old House Lane, over on the southern edge of Haywards Heath. Old House Lane is off Rocky Drive, which is a new development of what is Rocky Lane that was built around about 10 years ago by Crest Nicholson. It's a really nice development. This top end of the development is definitely the best part of it. It's all lovely, big, chunky houses, and the nice thing about these particular houses, they're set back or set around these little greens, which is quite nice. And like all these new developments, they're all managed private complexes now, so everyone pays an estate charge. So these greens, these kids play areas, all the insurances and the wildlife corridors and things like that are maintained and looked after for the enjoyment of all the owners. And I believe on this development they pay around about £400 a year. The house I'm going to show you is this one in front of us, number 6. So this was built by Crest Nicholson to their Laurel design. I've sold quite a few of these. In fact, our clients bought this one. We sold their house literally just around the corner when they moved here a few years ago. They're only moving to relocate near a family. But we sold number 4 not long ago, number 10 a few years ago. And it's just a really nice development. But this particular layout, I'm a big fan of this. This is just a really practical square house. So you've got 4 decent bedrooms with 3 bathrooms, and the ground floor you've got 3 reception rooms. Now the other big bonus is this one has got plenty of driveway parking. Some have only got parking for a couple of cars, but you could get at least 4 cars, maybe even 5 cars on the driveway, and you've got a detached double garage. And the other bonus is it's all weatherboarded, so this is all fiberboard, so it's maintenance free. You just have it cleaned every few years, so you haven't got to paint anything, which is quite nice. And the other lovely thing is Crest, they put fireplaces in these houses, so you've actually got a wood burning stove in this one. So come inside number 6 Old House Lane. Little front courtyard. I mean, if you really ever needed even more parking, you could always sacrifice this front garden if you really had to. So come inside. Take my shoes off. So downstairs they've all got this Antico or Cardine flooring, really lovely, maintenance free. If you've got kids or pets, it really is an easy life. Downstairs you've got the handy understairs cupboard, the downstairs loo, and as I mentioned, it's a square house. It's just really well laid out. So this one's got the study or home office at the front, that nice big window to the front. So we're west facing at the front, east facing at the back. The living room, for me, I mean, you've got a great kitchen in this house, but this is a lovely room. So the great big bay window. And then a nice sitting room. You've got windows to the side. You've got a proper fireplace with a wood burning stove, so you can burn logs on that. Sliding door through to the dining room, or as we can see, our little people have taken this one over as a playroom. And you've got bifolding doors out to the terrace with this one. And then the kitchen, these are a good layout. So just close that door, give you a better perception of the space. So really good size, family size kitchen living area. So plenty of room for a table and chairs, doors out to the terrace again, fully loaded kitchen, so all the usual appliances. And these have got quartz stone worktops, so lovely stone tops. And then a separate utility room. And what is handy, you've got a side door back to the driveway. So full utility room in here. Side door, obviously, if you're coming in by the car, don't even have to come in that through the front door. I'll take you in the garden in a moment. And then upstairs, even better. So you've got 4 big bedrooms. You've got 2 ensuite shower rooms and a family bathroom. So let's show you around. So on the landing, family bathroom. Doesn't look like it gets a lot of use, but a great big landing, airing cupboard over there. Front bedroom, these are whoppers, so really good size. So that is 2 single beds pushed together, so that's an enormous bed. Again, the bay window to the front, back overlooking the green. It's looking back over towards Rocky Lane to our north and just swinging round. And you've actually got a view all the way through to the South Downs. I don't know if you can see that through the trees, but that's the South Downs in the distance. You can imagine when these leaves are down in the winter, you can have an even better view, which is quite nice. Full range of wardrobes and an ensuite shower room. Now this one's got the big shower, big walk-in shower in this one, and a window. If you watch my videos, you'll know I do like a window in a bathroom. Don't want to rely on extractor fans. The smallest of the bedrooms. It's overlooking the rear. So good gardens there. The neighbours there. Over in the back corner, the 3rd bedroom. Again, chunky double. I don't know if you noticed, you've got a big recess behind that door there. So if you wanted a whole bank of wardrobes there, you could. And again, Looks like we're just backing onto a few parking areas behind, so not an immediate neighbour directly behind. And then the guest bedroom at the front. Another lovely double. With, again, range of wardrobes, the view over the green to the front, and another ensuite. So 3 bathrooms in a 4-bedroom house. It's getting crazy, isn't it? I know we are actually selling 5-bedroom houses with 4 bathrooms. I think it's going to get to a stage in the next 20 years that a child's room should have an ensuite. Let me grab my shoes. Let's go and have a nose out the back. So I showed you the driveway, plenty of driveway parking, so you shouldn't have too many arguments. And being set round the green, we're miles from the town. I say miles from the town, we're about a mile and a quarter from the town centre, but you're miles from any major parking areas. The hospital is within a 1-mile walk. You've got countryside down at the bottom of the development. And just stations wise, Haywards Heath station on foot is a 1.7 mile walk. And it's about 2.5 miles by car, because obviously there are shortcuts. But actually you're very near to Wivelsfield station at the northern end of Burgess Hill here. So if you were wanting to park, there's some free parking down by Wivelsfield station. You've certainly got that. So bear that in mind for stations. If you're driving to the station, you've got free parking nearer than you have at Haywards Heath. And what a great garden. So I've measured the garden. It's 60 feet wide. It's 40 feet deep from the back of the house to this fence. Fully enclosed. You've got really high fences. Nice and screened with various trees, and plenty of room for an enormous trampoline. So there you go. That is number 6 Old House Lane. If you'd like to have a look, please give us a call and come and have a look. Thanks for watching.